Well, of course, there are those, perhaps particularly on the liberal side of the blogosphere at the moment, who think that the United States now does have a parliamentary system, that the changes in party identity and party discipline, most especially, have essentially created a quasi-parliamentary system in Congress, albeit within the sort of Republican division of powers in the Republic. Would it be better off? It all depends on how much you think the government ought to be doing. Viewed from a distance, it seems to me that one of the great attributes of the American system is that it does actually make it quite difficult for the federal government to do things. At least that is the theory, albeit one that is disproved by practice on a depressingly regular basis. The limitations on executive power strike me as being both sensible and desirable. And to the extent that a parliamentary system would replace that with a kind of elected dictatorship of the sort that you see in the United Kingdom and in other countries, I'm not sure that that would necessarily be a step forward. Yes, it would help your team to get more done when it was in power, but you have to remember it would also help the other team to get more done when they were in power. And so the kind of stalemate that we sometimes see now is obviously frustrating for policy wonks and members of think tanks and bloggers who naturally feel that the world would be much better arranged if only everybody did what they recommend and think should happen. But I think there's something to be said for a system that actually makes government difficult. Albeit that comes at a price. But I'm not sure that the United States would necessarily have been better governed by a parliamentary system over the last 100 years.